Well, the highly anticipated Mass Effect 3 Datapad app, which up until now has been very ambiguous and lacking in the details, is out in full force on iPads and iPhones everywhere. Sorry Android users, EA doesn't love you. It's definitely more of a companion fan app than a game, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't grab it, and here's why. You get messages from characters in Mass Effect 3 as you progress. They'll drop you a line instantaneously on your iPad while you play on your console to talk about your recent missions, give you their 2 cents on your decision-making skills, or just tell you that they're bored. Just like real life. Considering it integrates so closely with the storyline, it's a little weird that EA waited until gamers had logged some serious hours before they released it. Fortunately, it does backtrack the messages, so if you've started playing without it, you can see everything you would have been sent if you had the app installed from the get-go. Datapad comes complete with a Mass Effect 3 news tab, which is essentially a Twitter feed alongside the previously expected codex. The codex is actually pretty cool because it's essentially a wiki for the entire Mass Effect world, right from the first game to the third. You've still got segmented primary and secondary options, so if you only really want to read up on the important stuff, you know where it is. As with the other Mass Effect games, the primary entries are all supplemented with narration, so if you don't feel like reading, you're all set. Saving the best for last, there is a media tab with plenty of awesome Mass Effect 3 screenshots and videos, plus one of the coolest things in the app, the minigame Galaxy at War. This is the only part of the app which does affect your Mass Effect 3 game, but it's in no way integral to your playthrough. The minigame lets you deploy fleets across the galaxy, which in turn will aid your in-game galactic readiness against the Reapers. Whilst this is very cool, if you're not into mobile games, don't freak out. The amount to which this makes a difference in your game is questionable at best. EA isn't forcing you to download this app, and there's no unlockable weapons or character unlocks for participating. It's very much for the fans who want their Mass Effect fix on the go and can't get enough of the universe surrounding it. The last reason you should check it out is that it comes for the very reasonable price of free. If you love Mass Effect, grab this app. Come on, what do you have to lose? If you're not so keen on the codex and you couldn't care less for the extra chit-chat from the in-game characters, rest easy knowing you aren't missing out on any serious Mass Effect 3 perks. Mass Effect 3 Datapad is available on iOS devices now.
Fire in the hole!